to you.
Hey everybody, Bishop here, and today I'm bringing you a gameplay video analysis review thing. So, basically, what I want to talk to you guys about today is the KN-44, which you see me using here. I'm rocking extended mags, fast mags, grip, and the reflex sight, as you can see here. But what I want to talk to you guys about is I don't think a lot of people realize just how good this gun is. The reason, and I didn't know it either. Okay, and you know, the way that I think is when we play a Call of Duty game, the first gun that you get isn't supposed to be that great of a gun. Obviously, in AW we had the BAL. But the KN-44, obviously, as we know, is kind of a takeoff of the AK-47, and it's just supposed to be an all-around solid gun. But I started using it because what I've been doing is I've been grinding, prestiging my guns, not prestiging my characters, prestiging my guns, because to me the guns are more important than me ranking up to 55 and starting over again all the time and having that one extra custom class or whatever unlock you may choose for your gun, because after the first one, you know, I permanently unlocked the M8, so I don't, unless the Razorback starts blowing my mind more, I have no reason to have another permanent unlock at this time. But the reason why I want to talk to you about is because I was pleasantly surprised recently by the KN-44. The gameplay that you're watching here, obviously, is kind of the reason why I'm bringing it up, is because I started using this a lot in the last couple of days with various different setups. I don't have one preferred one right now. I more or less am just making one as I go with you know, the maps and the game modes and stuff like that, and seeing what does the best. But this one and I think the other one, I've really been rocking fast mags like crazy. I'm loving fast mags, especially since the buff so that the reload is actually quicker. So that's been a wonderful update by Treyarch. Now, if they could just buff the stock, I'd start using that more often. But as anybody knows, the stock doesn't really up your speed with your ARs as much, unfortunately, at this time. I'm sure it might be something down the road, but you know, that's for another day. But you know, for all you people that are starting, all you Christmas players, you know, the Christmas noobs, as everybody calls you. You might have the same mindset as me, especially if you've been a COD player for a long time. You know, the KN-44 is honestly is a gun that I feel like you can sit there and use for pretty much any type of situation, because it does have a good damage profile, it does have good range, it has a very good fire rate. The accuracy is a little bit low, but that's very easily remedied with, you know, a sight and foregrip. Okay. And it basically puts everything even across the board for the gun, which is what I always look for. I want gun balance, okay? Some people want quick fire rates. Some people want high damage and don't care about their fire rates. I want everything, you know, kind of down the middle. I don't want it to, you know, really fail me in any situation is what I'm doing. I know I could excel in any one thing, but I don't want it to fail me either. So that's why, like I said, I like the gun. I unfortunately, you know, wish I was using it more. But you know, at the beginning, I just didn't feel like it was going to be the gun for me. But as I got used to it, as I got used to the recoil, and as I messed with some ways of setting it up, I'm finding more and more that I'm liking this gun. I've been sticking with it, and like I said, I've been max prestiging this gun pretty quickly. You know, it's just, you know, there's not really much more that I can say about it. It's just a great gun. So I just want to make sure to suggest to you guys, if you're looking for a good all-around type of a weapon, put this sucker in your arsenal. Whatever works best for you, attachment wise, that's all on you guys. But I prefer to have the accuracy part taken care of. I run long barrel on all of my setups, so that's pretty much going to be an attachment I'm going to use at the KN-44 and any AR because of the damage that it does across maps. So long barrel is one that I definitely would say to make sure you put on this. Sights are your choice. I always run a sight. I don't know why. I think it's just used to seeing a dot in front of me, and I always make sure to put one on there. So, but the next thing I want to get into talking to you guys about is kind of the gameplays that I've been experiencing online with a lot of people. Now, obviously, I'm a pretty big solo player. I don't team up with a whole lot of people. Every now and then I'll find a good group and we'll just grind out some things. I'm still trying to get myself used to being able to get on. My schedule is unfortunately all over the place, so that's just the way that it is. But being a solo player and rocking the AR, and in a game mode like this with hardpoint, there's no way that I should be the person in the hardpoint, okay? Because there's no way an AR is going to mess with the VMP or Vesper, even the Pharaoh or the Kuda, as far as time to kill in a hardpoint, okay? AR players got to be outside of the hardpoint, keeping people from going in. But I'm going to pull up the scoreboard right now, and you probably already know what it's going to say, okay? I'm leading my team in time in the hardpoint as an AR player, okay? And to me, that's just ridiculous. I mean, I'm almost leading the whole lobby in time in the hard point. And every time I go into these games, I always tell myself, that's it, I'm not getting into a hard point. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try and force my teammates to get in there. But next thing I know, we're losing. And then I got to get myself into the hard point so I can try and do some work so we can get the wins. Because as you guys always see all the time, I talk to you guys about, I prefer to win over my own personal stats. Okay, I don't worry about my own personal stuff. So, that's if you're playing a hardpoint mode. Okay, for everybody out there, make sure you know to actually get in the damn thing. Okay, otherwise, if you want to just go for your KD, play team deathmatch or play domination. Okay, but a game mode like hardpoint is not something that you should be in there worrying about your KD. Okay, now if you look at the guys above me, they got 29 and 32 kills, but they have very little hardpoint time. Okay, and just to me, it's just being the type of player that I am, it's just something that kind of frustrates me. So I just want to kind of get it out and get you guys to, maybe the idea in your head that, getting into the hard point is what's going to help you guys get the W. So if you're more of that type of a player where you want to win and you're not worried about, how many kills you get and dropping 80 bombs and sorry, I almost swore. And dropping, big kills and stuff like that, then that's fine. But I'm going to show you my numbers at the end of the gameplay, and as you can see, I'm trying to keep the enemy out in a way and spawned out so that they're not being able to rush in all the time. But even with me doing that, their numbers for their time in the hard point still isn't changing. So, but I'm at a 24 and 8 KD, sorry, not KD, yeah, which is basically a 3 KD. Okay. But you don't see me running around and having to run and gun. You'll see a lot of people who jump into hard points, who jump into things, and they just start praying and spraying and stuff like that. And that's fine if that's your style. But look at how many deaths these guys have. I don't remember the last time I've gotten 20+ deaths playing the way that I do. Okay, and you see, I play very slow. I play very strategic, very methodically. But that's because the whole running and gunning thing, only thing you're going to do is run yourself into more bad guys. And you go, oh yeah, every now and then I'll get a quad feed or a 5-piece. It's like, yeah, but how often does that really happen? How many times do you actually see yourself dying 20+ times in a game? Okay, I see so many pros and YouTubers all the time. They talk about it too. So I don't know, maybe not everybody's paying attention. But I've believed in this since I've started playing COD. Okay, going fast is not always the answer. Okay. Every now and then, when things aren't going your way, you got to back out. You got to come away. You got to start thinking, okay, what's going on here? Where are these guys at? Let me find them. Because running in is not always the answer. I mean, look at these guys in this area right here. They're just pretty much lining up for me. Okay? And I'm 32 and 11 now. Okay, I've still got that 3 KD going on. And to be honest, okay, going back to the KN-44 stuff at the beginning, I started using the KN-44. I was at 1.2 KD, okay? I'm now at like a 1.37 in the last 2 days just from using the KN-44. So there's another way for me to promote the KN-44 to you guys. I mean, to jump up that much since I think I want to say Thursday this week when I started using this gun is ridiculous. Okay, as any of you guys know, when you play the longer you play, the harder it is to change your KD, and I've got a very good amount of time put in on this game. So I mean, that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I think I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the gameplay. I'm going to be working on more videos. Stay tuned. I forget what I had next. I know I'm going to be doing another supply drop opening soon. I have a lot of crypto keys saved up for that. It's just whether or not I'm going to do the 30 or the 10. Okay, I just really have to just kind of pick which one I want to do. Okay, which one will be longer or which one will be better. Okay, I don't know if I want to worry about time or just bring you guys the better ones. I'm also got a kind of a tips and tricks coming out for you. I'm going to show you guys kind of how to aim a little bit better. It's not something that I was aware of before, and it's something that I started to use. So hopefully it'll help you guys as well. I think that's it for right now. Oh, I'm going to bring another one, but that's going to kind of be secret right now because I'm still trying to get my thoughts together about this stuff. Sorry. Looking at my notes again. I'm working on a whole bunch of stuff right now. I'm having a lot of fun with everything. It's like 4 in the morning because once again my sleep schedule is messed up, and I'm sitting here doing everything while everybody else is asleep. So, yeah, the gameplay's coming to an end. Feel free to stick around and watch the rest. I'll show you guys my my final stats when the game's over with, and you'll be able to see, just how well this gun works for me. Do me a favor, hit that like button for me. I'm really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support, everybody. I know you guys are watching the videos. I talk to people all the time on Twitter about stuff, and have been meeting a lot more people lately. So we're growing. It's going, but taking some time. But I'm grinding it out. So till then, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace out.